Mine are all just like silly. I just think they're fun. None of them have any meaning whatsoever.
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters. I mean, I guess just like that story, just that people can do something like that, like make needles out of a...
Hey, what are your names?
I'm Sammy.
I'm Hayes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
I'm from Boulder, Colorado.
How are you in this present moment?
I'm chilling.
Absolutely, yeah, vibing.
What are your thoughts on tattoos?
Oh my god. At first, when I was thinking about them, I wanted only custom ideas, but after getting more, I'm really into getting pieces of work by artists permanently on me.
Yeah, that's kind of my same philosophy. I just, as soon as I started getting them, I got really into the idea of just having artists that I like, having their work on me. So I just kind of go in and get whatever their work is, and it's really nice.
What are the inspirations behind getting tattoos?
They are different. This represents my sister, but this represents my living dog, but this represents my past dogs, and this is funny.
Mine are all just like silly. I just think they're fun. None of them have any meaning whatsoever.
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters.
Do y'all meditate by any chance?
Yes.
I don't, but I always tell myself I will.
What kind of meditation do you do?
I tend to do just seated meditations, body scanning things, no longer than 10 minutes.
Have you heard of a guru named Sadhguru before?
No, I have not.
No, I haven't.
Well, let's watch a video by him.
Cool.
At different times in your life, different things may mean a lot to you. Today in the United States, tattoo removal is a huge business, it's a bigger business than tattoo. Shall I tell you my experience with tattoos? If you really want to get a good tattoo, Kentucky.
So Sadhguru, I love tattoos. I have a lot of tattoos. and I'm sure a lot of people in this room do. So when I got my first tattoo, there was a lot of clash of opinion between me and my parents. We fought a lot. Like, why did you get this? So my question to you is getting a tattoo something which looks unprofessional? Or is it something which lacks gravitas? Or why? Why is this clash of opinion?
Well, the question is, at different times in your life, different things may mean a lot to you. At that moment, if you have yourself marked permanently, and today in the United States, tattoo removal is a huge business, it's a bigger business than tattoo. All right? Because, you know, when they were in college, they fell in love, they wrote your name all over the arm, and then it's over, then rubbing it off, you have to peel your skin. So, maybe it's better you wait before you tattoo yourself all over the place to something that matters to you. If you want to write it on your forehead, it better be something that matters to you for the rest of your life. Because after 1 or 2 years, if it falls off, then you'll have to peel your skin. Plus, also, see, everything that you are need not be written on your face. When you want to do work in the world, when you want to do things in the world, it's not necessary everything that you are is all up front. You must have what to expose to whom, isn't it? So if your tattoo is already saying what you are, your philosophy and everything is written, so we know who you are the moment you enter. If you're wanting to live a very simplistic life, it's okay. If you're looking for a more complex involvement in life, it's better people are not able to mark you in any particular way. Shall I tell you my experience with tattoos? No, I don't have any. I'm too dark for the tattoos, what to do? Is there a white color tattoo?
What do you think so far?
I hear what he's saying, and I think he's coming from a perspective of assuming that tattoos would automatically be for like a purpose of meaning. And he also said something about like marking your body will bring assumptions upon you on the room, but I think people will assume things about you no matter what.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think he said something about it, like it changes you. If you put a mark on yourself, it's going to be there for the rest of your life. And for me, it's like, yes. And I like that. I like that it's like I'm marking myself now and I'll remember that forever. I'll remember that moment. Personally, I like that.
Well, let's continue watching.
Okay. I was, we've been working in the prisons, both in India and United States. This movement is called Inner Freedom for the Imprisoned. It's a very touching movement. So when I was in Kentucky Correction Center, it's a high-security prison. There was one guy who's a tattoo maker. He makes tattoos. So I was doing a 10-day program there for these prisoners, so they got really pally with me. Then they revealed, I said, where do you get these tattoos? Within the prison. Everything is searched, okay? Even from your body orifices, everything is searched so that nothing goes in. But somehow this guy tattoos everybody at a tremendous price, okay? And he showed me all his tricks, how he tattoos. He breaks off one little thing off the fork and sharpens it and sharpens it, makes it into a needle. Anything little plastic he gets, bits and pieces of plastic he gathers, melts it out, and different colors. You should see the prisoners, they're tattooed from head to toe. This decides which gang they belong to. It's like a particular type of tattoo means you belong to this group. Wherever they go in this thing, they have a lingo that this is where you belong. And it also tells them what grade of criminal are you. Are you really high grade or low grade criminal? Literally entire torso is always tattooed for most of them, and this is the guy who does it. And all these people, they have made this thing that they owe him. When they leave the prison, if they ever go back, they owe him how much it is, thousands of dollars they owe this guy. He's keeping accounts of all that, writing it on his arm, accounts. So, it was an incredible thing to see. I told him, you show it how you do. Well, the guards were there, he said, I cannot show it, but he explained to me how he does it. It's just ingenious. Within the prison, what he is doing with these tattoos. If you really want to get a good tattoo, Kentucky.
So, what do you think of the video?
I really like how that ended. It was really interesting to hear about that tattoo artist in the prison. It seemed like he kind of changed his mind about tattoos through that guy, so that was cool to hear about.
Yeah, I thought it was a cute story, coming from a bit of his perspective, and then just kind of… I wanted to know a bit more of his feelings about that story. I know the video was short, but it seemed to have really impacted him, and it was a cute story.
Would you say your view on tattoos have changed after watching this?
I don't think they've changed. I think like it's always nice to get a different perspective from someone who I wouldn't normally hear from, like that guy, but I wouldn't say it changed my perspective, no, in such a short video.
I don't think it would have changed my perspective as much as it gave me the sentence I said earlier, which is whether or not you have tattoos, someone is going to make assumptions on you no matter what. And it's just further framing my thoughts on tattoos rather than changing them.
Was there anything you learned from the video itself?
I mean, I guess just like that story, just that people can do something like that, like make needles out of a fork, like that's pretty crazy. That's something I learned, and just like, but other than that, I don't think I learned anything. I think his perspective is kind of things I've heard about tattoos from like older people before, so those perspectives weren't really anything new for me, but
I'd say I agree. I don't think his perspective was anything new for me, but again, that story, I guess I took prison tattoos for granted as like a concept. Of course, everything one does behind bars is going to be like a challenge, but I didn't know it was such an ordeal of melting plastics.
Yeah, I want to learn about that more now.
Yeah, I would like to learn about that actually.
Was there anything you disagreed with from the video?
Yeah, I just disagree with like I don't agree really. I think with his same idea about tattoos. I just don't think we have the same mindset about it, and I think that makes sense. And I totally respect where he's coming from with it. I think it makes sense, and everyone has their different ideas, but I wouldn't say I agree with him.
Yeah, I think it's the same disagreement I have with like my mom about it, and just like, what does it mean to you? And I'm like, I like it a lot, and I was happy when I got it, and I think it's pretty. Yeah. So it just, yeah, different concept.
What do you think of the guru himself after watching this video?
I think he seems like a cool guy. He seems very like open-minded, especially like for his age. Like I think it's really cool when someone older like that is able to be open-minded, and he seemed like he went to this prison and like was able to appreciate the art of tattooing after that, and I thought that was pretty cool, so I liked that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate anyone that's doing work with incarcerated folks.
Any message you have to say to the world? Anything?
Do you have anything?
Being nice is really, really cool. I genuinely think.
I can't think of anything. What do I say all the time? Nothing matters. Nothing matters.